What's up, everybody? Today is a very special day because Nancy and I are finally going to go out and look for a piece of property to build the nursery on. We're not really sure if we're going to buy just a piece of land and then build a house on it, or if we're going to find something with a house already built on it and then build the nursery there. But today we've got 3 pieces of land picked out. We're going to go take a look at them and see what we think. So I'm very excited about it. Nancy's very excited about it. We have no idea what to expect, but we're going to go out and see what's going on. So let's hit the road and check it out. What do you think, Shashi? So we're at the first piece of land right now. It's, I think, like 3.5 acres or so. It's all wooded, you can see right here. So we're not exactly sure what's up beyond that, but we're gonna go explore just a little bit and see what we think of it. But the area out here is really nice. There's a lot of farmland around. It's very peaceful, very quiet. So it might work very well for the nursery. So this is the second piece of property. It's about the same size as the first, but it's much deeper into the countryside here, so it's a little harder to get to, and the land really isn't very flat, so it would require probably a lot of grading and extra work. So this one is probably out of the question. So this is the third piece of land. This is actually quite a bit bigger than the last 2 pieces. It's also in a nice area, and you can see here it's actually pretty flat and well wooded. It's very private, which would be great for the nursery. So this may be a definite possibility here.
Your armpits.
You can't smell my armpits. You're too far away from me. God, you're such a turd. So unfortunately, we still haven't found the right piece of land yet, although we've only been looking for about a week. So we want to find the right piece of property to build the nursery on, so it's spectacular for you guys when you come to visit us. So it might take us a little bit longer than expected. In the meantime, though, I have to go back on the road again. So today I'm in Knoxville working on some trees here, and then I'm gonna head over to Asheville, North Carolina tomorrow. In the next couple of weeks, I have Asheville, North Carolina, Denver, Colorado, and Oslo, Norway that I have to head to. So it's gonna be a busy 2.5, 3 weeks, but I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. So the very first thing is a quick update on the approach grafts that we did a few episodes back on this big juniper here. Everything's growing quite well. The ends of the whips have elongated nicely, which means they're growing properly and being well watered. So underneath the grafting tape, there's no telling what's going on, but fingers crossed that they're actually taking. And hopefully by next spring, we can cut off those root balls and have nice new branches with Itoigawa foliage on this awesome tree. So I've only got a little bit of time here in Knoxville to work on some of the trees here in the garden. So for today, what I'm going to focus on is continuing some of the grafting projects. I'm going to be working on this Rocky Mountain juniper right behind me here. The foliage on it isn't too bad, but it does have a lot of flowers on it, which is going to cause problems in the long run. So I'm going to be grafting this tree with the same type of Itoigawa foliage that we grafted that last juniper with. So the trouble with this tree right now is that we can't tell exactly where the live tissue is versus the dead tissue because there's such a thick outer coating of bark on the trunk here. So what I'm gonna do is go through and remove all of that flaky bark, clean it up a little bit, see what we're dealing with, and then we can make informed decisions about where to actually put the approach grafts. So as you can see, a lot of bark came off of the trunk on this tree. There's probably almost a good pound of bark here that I took off. And what this has allowed me to do is expose that live vein, see exactly where I want to put those approach grafts, and also make a better decision about what I want to use as the front and the front angle of the tree. So I've decided to go with this as the front of the tree. Despite the fact that the live vein is very thick right at the base, I can reduce that in the future, but I want to make sure that I show off the live vein touching the soil so that it gives this tree the appearance that it's not a tanuki or a phoenix graft or a fake tree. So I want to make sure that that live vein goes all the way down, touches the soil. So that's why I want to use this as the front, but it also has really nice movement through here, great character in this area, and it puts this giant branch to the back here that I still haven't decided whether or not I'm going to use, put a graft on, or remove it and turn it into a gin feature. So we'll kind of see how that plays out as we go through the grafting process. All right, so today I'm working with my buddy Garrett here. We're working on his little Procumbens juniper. How long have you had this tree?
About a year.
About a year. And how old are you?
8.
8? Okay. Garrett's going to be going into the 3rd grade this fall. So this summer we're working on his trees to get him back in check before he has to start the school year. So you like doing bonsai?
Yeah.
Yeah? How long have you been doing bonsai?
Actually, over the year I've been doing, I hardly had a chance to get, so this is to do it. So this is about my, probably 4th time.
4th time, okay.
Yeah.
All right, excellent.
Haven't done it a lot.
Cool, so we'll show you guys what the tree looks like when we finish. So, what did we do to the tree today?
Today we wired the tree and we trimmed it and we finished it and we wired the branch and put it into place.
Cool, you happy with it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I like it.
High five. Excellent, good job.